Hola amigos, habla Michael. Want to hear about the best Cyberpunk game of all time? Because let me tell you, it's not Deus Ex or System Shock.
Oh my god, Daddy!
What a shame.
And it's definitely not Cyberpunk 2077. So you might be thinking, oh, well, it's got to be like Mindjack or something. That was a pretty good game. No, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, because you're wrong. The best Cyberpunk game is Furry Cyberfucker, the prequel to Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, the similarities are undeniable. Just look at the poor performance on both games. This game is made by the same people that made my favorite game of all time, Furry Sex Cabaret. So understandably, I had high expectations going into this, and let me tell you, I was disappointed. This isn't a positive review, okay? Let's get that out of the way. I was more disappointed than when I played Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, look at these fucking reviews. Combat is amazing. Are you stupid? The combat is just hold down Q and you occasionally dodge. It's just fucking stupefy. It's just stupefy over and over. Like, okay, all right, let's look at this one. Unparalleled world building. I mean, sure, the game itself looks good, but everything else in the world is fucking boring. And that goes for the quest too. It reminds me of some other games. I can't remember them. Oh shit. I'm getting off track. I apologize. That's just been bugging me recently. I needed to get that off my chest. Let's just jump straight into Furry Cyberfucker and pick apart what makes this one so inferior to Furry Sex Cabaret. Story. Well, there is none. That's the end of the segment. Alright, let's move on to the next one.
Продолжай говорить, сука. Просто придумай какую-нибудь хрень.
You're telling me I gotta talk about this shit more? Alright, fine. Whatever. Alright. Coming off the thrilling, emotional roller coaster that was Furry Sex's story, I was eager to bite into some furry ass and see this story unfold too. But sadly, that never happened. And sure, in my Furry Sex video, I made up about like 70% of that story. But at least there was a story. At least there was something happening. In this game, there is no story. There's no world building, no dialogue, no nothing. There's nothing. So I'm going to do the developers a favor and make up a story. So gather around. This story takes place weeks after Night City legend John Wick bombs Arasaka headquarters. Please, for the love of God, stop calling Cyberpunk CP, please. Relentless protests are happening all around Night City as the population is growing more and more upset at Arasaka's control. The city is in shambles and has turned into a fucking free-for-all. So Arasaka does what they're known for. They released a chemical that turns everyone into a furry with penises. Like, they all have dicks now. And everyone in Night City is fighting for basic needs of survival. You see, was it that hard? I just made this shit up in my head. Like, come on, guys. Write a fucking story for this piece of shit game. But, alright, let's just move on to something else.
What a fucking
gameplay. This segment is also a complete nightmare to talk about. Check this out. This is like a fucking card strategy game, right? It's like a gay version of Gwent. But none of the cards mean anything. Sure, they can say +2 dexterity and other shit like that, but it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Because the only cards that actually do matter are the healing cards plus the the +2 equipment cards. Other than that, you won't be using any of them on yourself. And don't even get me started about the random chance bullshit. So I came into this game expecting to 100% it, just like I did with Furry Sex Cabaret. I played this dumpster fire for an hour and a half, and I gave up. If you're not playing a character with at least 4 or 5 health, good luck winning any matches or even a single round, because enemies will do over 1,000 damage each turn, while they either evade all of your attacks or you do 5 damage to them. And you want to hear the funniest part about all this? So get this. You have to win 5 matches before you get like the funny sex scenes, right? But if you lose a single match, you have to completely restart from the beginning. Once I found this out, I gave up. I couldn't do this shit anymore. I'm tired of the random bullshit. I hate this game. I hate it. It's awful. Let's move on.
And the martha bent down and said, I need about 350.
You might wonder why this is called Other Cool Stuff. Well, that's because that's all there is to this game. I tried thinking of other stuff. Nothing came to my mind. And the stuff in this section isn't even cool either. So I don't know why I named it that, but whatever. I'm trying so hard to think of anything positive about this game, but nothing comes to mind. I mean, the music was cool for about 2.5 minutes, and then it simply just got annoying. Let me think. At least the game stayed true to its source material. It runs like complete dog shit. You're telling me my 3070 isn't capable of running still frames with the occasional frame switch? Like, what the hell is this? At least 2077 fixes performance issues for the most part, but this, they couldn't even be bothered to fix anything. So what about the scenes themselves? Okay, that's why everyone buys this shit. Okay, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If they buy these games for gameplay, put them in a psych ward, okay? And don't talk to them ever again. So what about the funny scenes? It's about what you'd expect. It's just a bunch of furry dicks in your face. And that's about all there is to it. It's just complete 5 if you can furry dicks. Complete 5 more furry dicks. And rinse and repeat.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Conclusion. Yeah, we're already at the conclusion. This is the end of the video. There's nothing, no substance to this game. All right, I really wanted to recommend this, but I can't. This game blows. It sucks. I'd rather play Ride to Hell Retribution or Big Rigs Over the Road Racing than this shit. I mean, I'd have more fun playing my Chinese malware game for 8 hours than to play 5 minutes of this again. But you know what? I'm not stopping. I'm not going to stop until I review all of these furry games. And you're coming along with me. You don't have a choice. Next up, I don't know, probably Furry Hitler, because that one looks like it actually has some substance to it. And yeah, as always, if you enjoyed this video or despised it, take your mantis blades and stab your monitor or your TV or your phone. If you really enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and tag along with me as I walk through Dante's Inferno. More videos coming soon. Thank you for watching. And once more, Michael is dead.